On this wintry day, this is the day after our snowstorm that we had, we got about, oh, I don't know, this is measuring, well, it was measuring about 6.5 inches this morning, but we don't get a whole lot of snow usually. And yeah, so we've had 2 snowstorms. One was last weekend and the other one was last night. We had ice and sleet and snow the first time and then just snow the second time. So I wanted to show you what I do in terms of winterizing my chickens. I do have a video on that, so I will link that so you can watch that. But I'll just quickly go over what we do. We add plastic to the outside. I throw in extra pumpkins on the inside because it was about a week since we've been out here. We are bringing out buckets of water. We have a couple of gallon buckets that we filled up and we're bringing out to fill into the waterer, which is on a warming plate. You can see that at the bottom. So Todd's being very helpful, bless his heart, and filling up that waterer. The chickens don't seem to want to go out in the snow, but that base on this waterer has electricity run to it. We ran an extension cord, and it's just this unit that holds approximately 5 gallons. We have it up on some stone, but it at least keeps the water thawed. That's the most important thing over the winter. So this is like a feed block that we got at Rural King. There's Jules. Let's see if they're going to be brave enough to actually go outside. I have a feeling not. Like I said, we don't get too much snow normally, but oh, I do have some fodder growing inside. I can go grab that and bring it in here. You can see some remnants of the pumpkins that they have been eaten on. I just placed several pumpkins, like 2 to 3, although looks like there's 4 right now in here, just so they have some food in case they run out. So I have a couple of feeders here and here. I will go ahead and fill that up. Oh, it is full. I guess they found other ways of eating. So Todd already filled them, bless his heart. Oh, I think he wants to get back to his football game, so he agreed to come out and help me. But wow, he pretty much did most of it. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some pine shavings to their coop. I use a layering method. Oh, and so we had to get the shovel out because there was ice all up to here where the door was. We couldn't even open this door. So we had to get the shovel out and shovel away the ice, the snow and ice that had piled up. You guys want to come out? You want to come out and play? Oh, you guys are looking pretty healthy. I wonder if they have any eggs. I know when they were molting, oh, I can hear ice and stuff falling. They obviously were not laying any eggs. But then once all their feathers came in, I noticed they started laying again. Oh my goodness. Look at all those eggs. Okay, I'm going to have to get a container to collect those. If it was just 1 or 2, I'd stick it in my pocket, but there's a little bit more than that. All right, so thank you, ladies, for the eggs. All right, so inside the coop, I am just going to add some pine shavings here. You can see they got quite a pile going. I have their roosting bars. There's several of them, 1, 2, 3, and then they like to get up in the rafters too. So I'm going to scrape down. I have like a paint scraper and I just kind of scrape off the poop and get it on the ground. And then after that, I will just add pine shavings on top of that, and it will help keep the stink down. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through here and get all this cleaned up to the best of my ability. So those of you who are new to chickens or you're thinking about getting chickens, you've got to consider all of these things whenever it's winter time. There's their nesting box. I'm going to have to add, it looks like somebody's been sleeping in their box. There's a lot of poopies in there. So, and those are kind of dirty. I normally don't wash my eggs, but in light of the fact that these are so dirty, these have probably been in here during this last week, I am going to go ahead and wash them and stick them in the fridge. But usually I do not wash the eggs. I leave the bloom intact and leave them on the counter until I eat them, which is usually good for 3 weeks. I've even gone as long as 4 weeks on the counter. Again, I have all kinds of chicken videos that you can go back and watch if you are interested. I've done all kinds of videos in terms of brooding up the baby chicks. I've even incubated chickens. I show you my small brooder and a bigger brooder right before I put them in the coop, because you really need to make sure that they're feathered, fully feathered, before you bring them out in the elements. But again, I have that in all kinds of videos. If you have chickens and you've had chickens for a while, let me know what are some of the things that you do to help keep your chickens protected and safe in the wintertime. I do know that chickens fare well better in the wintertime than they do in the summer, but you still have to do things to help protect them, because you don't want them getting frostbitten. You want to make sure they have plenty of food and water. What are you doing? I'm trying to cover that. But I do love my chickens. I'm thinking about adding to my flock. If I do, I'll make sure I show some videos on how I go about doing that. But I tend to not bring in more chicks until the springtime. I hope you found this video valuable. If so, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you can watch more videos, anything chickens, garden, cooking, grilling. I even do some DIYs and home makeover projects. I have a lot of projects that are on my list to do, including bathroom makeovers and bedroom makeovers. I did a laundry room makeover that was, I have to admit, was pretty awesome. I still love my laundry room now. Like, I actually enjoy doing laundry. But anywho, thank you for watching, and until next time.